Hi guys, it's me again, Inspirational Post by Leverson. As I said, here daily, just telling you exactly how I feel and what I want from you as well as what I want from myself. Obviously for the like-minded people. Anyone else really that's... What was a feather flying? See it? Angels are flying around. Angels are coming down. That's good vibes. So yeah, just want good things for you as well as good things obviously for myself as well. And it is all about helping one to teach one to teach one to help one. What I want to talk about is teaching. And when I go into the school that I'm at and I'm working with the children, I'm teaching them simple basic things that a lot of times now I think that we're actually missing out on. And I'm just going to go back to it's pure things that are just like, don't cost anything, don't cost a dime, a penny. And it's things like teaching them respect of self, respect of others, thank you, please, how are you this morning, making eye contact, how are you this afternoon, shaking someone firmly by the hand, being loving, being caring. Just simple things. As they say, manners maketh man, but also manners maketh woman. And if we look inside ourselves, and if that's the way that we've actually been taught through our parents from an early age, these sort of things should never leave us. We should never abandon them just to try and fit in a certain circle of people. Things really shouldn't have to work that way, where you think that I'm feeling peer pressure from somebody else just to feel that you have to act a certain way. It doesn't make sense. You have to be who you are and be proud of who you are and be grateful for who you are. Don't let your ego get in the way of changing you for the better just to fit in with a certain crowd. If you need to feel that you need to change the way that you are to fit in with a certain crowd, you shouldn't be with that crowd. They should accept you for exactly who you are. But saying that, you should be those 10 things that I just mentioned. Those 10 things. Loving, caring, manners, yes, no, thank yous. Making sure that your ego isn't large and you want to be the loudest person in the room. We need to listen to other people's opinions, because a lot of times we'll get more from actually listening than actually talking if we really listen to people, because then we can find out exactly what's going on with them as well as ourselves, because there are few things that somebody can say that you can check back on and say, you know what, I've gone through that exact same thing. The circumstances might be obviously a little bit different, but guaranteed you've been through exactly the same thing. So I'm just going to read something that I jotted down yesterday. As I said, I'm always jotting things down and always reading and making sure that I've got my journal with me and filling that through daily, every single day. So it's just things like, when other people teach you, what are you really doing? It's showing you how to locate resources within yourself. That's what's happening. When other people are teaching you, what they are really doing is showing you what resources you've got inside you. I think that I said it better the second time around. I said I don't filter or don't cut anything, because making mistakes is part of life, but it's learning through those mistakes that we make to be a better person, to be a better individual, and to have, I want to have within myself, I want to have a lot of humility. I want to make sure that, you know, I can show my faults, and that is why I said from day one, I'm not going to edit anything. I'm just going to talk straight from the heart and what I write down, because I just want to build this like-minded community of people who are going to be great thinkers and to think different to the masses, and not having to be led by the nose by like the farmer does with his herd. So, because ultimately the answer to all your questions and the solutions to all your problems lie within you. These are things that I jot down because they are ultimately the answer to all the questions, and solutions are lying, and all your problems are lying within you. They're within you, and you, if you think carefully and you've got the right people around you, you can definitely solve whatever issues and problems there are in front of you. They will come out, they'll come to the forefront 100%, because I do believe that we're all on a journey. Some of us are on a journey for money, some of us are on a journey of peace, some of us are on a journey to find out exactly who we are. I'll put that down to actually like a deeper spiritual meaning, because I know that I'm on a search for my spirit. I'm on a search for looking for my spirituality to see exactly where that's going to lead me, what journey on the road that's going to take me on, of self-discovery of self. And I don't think that we do know exactly who we are completely, because if we're always learning about ourselves and we're always studying and we're always trying to find things out, how can we truly know exactly 100% who we are? We can have little ideas and glimpses, and we can have little routines, and we can have little quirky things that we do, or we can be really eccentric, but we are still, I believe anyhow, it's my opinion, I believe, this is why I like to have a discussion with other people who are like-minded as well when they leave comments. It's about when you're finding out about yourself, you definitely have to look within, and if you're learning new things, you definitely are learning more about who you are. Because if you didn't know something before, but it stirs up a different emotion within you, obviously you're going to be completely different at that point of finding out what you didn't know before. So we are searching for things. The spiritual journey is a journey of self-discovery, 100%. It has to be. We are discovering who we are all the time. We're uncovering all the hidden resources that we have inside us. We're pulling back the layers like an onion. We're peeling it away, and we're looking, and we're digging deeper, and we're digging deeper to find out, until we get to the core, to find out exactly what we're all about. But then then another onion will come, we're stripping that back and stripping it away to find out exactly what makes us tick. Because don't forget, if we as people, we can't know everything. We don't know everything. We don't know everything about the human body. We don't know everything about the mind. So if we don't know everything about the mind, how can we actually know, when we've got the mind within us, how can we actually know exactly who we are 100%, if we're still learning, we're still finding things out? This really interests me, because I know that if you want something, you have to put the time in to get it out. If you don't do anything, you become stale and rotten. It's like leaving a piece, that onion, I'll say for example, it's like leaving that onion on the floor. In time, it will just wither, it will decay, it will rot, and it will go back in the earth, and it's just died. So the best thing you can do is make sure that if you are the onion, you're pulling back layers. Make sure that every layer that you pull back is a layer of growth. It's a layer of you finding out things that you need to know about you and about your talents and about the people around you and about the circles that you want to keep, and how much greatness can you pull out of yourself as you're peeling this back. What are you really truly finding out about yourself? Because a person with good energy, right, sometimes it can be dormant inside us until we ignite it, and that pops out of us and it starts to come out of us, and we find, oh, that's what I can do, that's what I'm good at, that's my skill, that's my talent. Now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to peel back a little bit more, and I'm feeling better, I'm feeling great. You know, I've got my swagger, I've got my mojo, I've got my spirit, and that's what I've got. So a person with good energy makes neither assumption or judgments. People who follow their true destiny are free from anger because they are expressing their lives in a way that they want to. So if you're expressing exactly what you want to express in a great way, you know what? People love that. People love to see people express themselves because they're expressing who they are. They're getting something out of them that they can't have lying, as I said before, they can't have it lying dormant within them. So they're freeing their expression and they're really expressing themselves. And once they find that true purpose, when you find your true purpose, it's going to be absolutely mind-blowing. I know it is, because I know that where I want to get to, it's going to be mind-blowing. And I know that I'm just going to be, sometimes I just get so emotional about it. It just makes me feel like I want to cry, because I know what's coming. I don't know how it's going to come, but I know what I'm doing to make it come. I don't know when it's going to come, but I know it's going to come. And mark my words, as I've said this on today's date, which is, what, we 28th? Let me make sure. I don't want to get this wrong. Tuesday. Or is this day? Today's Wednesday, 27th. I guaranteed it makes me emotional just to think where I'm going to be in a year's time and 2 years' time, because I know that because of me educating myself and reading and looking at different things, as you see, like for instance now, right? Not to brag, not to boast, but this is what I have to do to educate myself and re-educate. Like, it seems like I'm reading this at the moment. Learning to counsel, develop the skills, insight and knowledge to counsel others. But you know what? I'm doing it not just to counsel others, but I'm looking at that and pulling pieces out of it to counsel myself. I have to have counsel within myself and for myself. I have to learn to pass it on to other people. But also I have to have counsel from the likes of you guys as well. That is why I say, leave a note, tell me where you are, leave a comment, subscribe, so that we can build up this like-minded community. Because as I said, we are going to meet up and we are going to have a beautiful time. I don't know if it's going to be in this country, if it's going to be abroad, if it's going to be in Costa Rica, if it's going to be in Mexico, it's going to be in Cuba. But I have got a plan for us to, all the like-minded people, to get together once this has grown. I'm just probably looking at probably 50 people, it could be 100 people, of meeting up, sitting down. I can see it now, sitting down on the beach, talking about how far we've come, from where we've come, and how we've done it. I can see it happening already. I can see little resorts and little getaways and little retreats where we're just sitting down and we're talking, but we're talking beautiful things. So guys, stay on the journey, stay with me, stay true to you, and it will come. as I know it's coming for me, it's going to come for you too. The like-minded people on this inspirational post by Leverson. So guys, have a great day. As I said, I'm listening to a nice bit of jazz here, just getting the movement. Get into this movement and you too can have everything that you want. Guys, see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Inspirational post by Leverson. Take care. Peace.